I would like to start with a quick question. Have you missed an opportunity in your life for not knowing the English communication skills? Have you tried many training programs, yet you are not able to gain confidence as far as English communication skill is concerned? If your answer is yes, then this is the right platform for you. Hi, this is Muhyiddin Shak, and I welcome you to International Speakers Academy. I'm very excited, pumped up, and delighted to teach you today the past continuous tense. I'll be teaching you the entire rule of the past continuous tense active voice rules. Then after that, I will give you lots of examples, and then through practice sentences, I will help you to practice in order to get your tongue fluent in English language. And guys, you are going to get lots of training programs in this channel. So if you haven't subscribed International Speakers Academy, I would suggest you, without delaying, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon in order to get the notification regularly. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it with others, with your friends, with your acquaintances, in order to help them to learn English language. The more you share, the more you learn. So without delaying, let's get started. The past continuous tense active voice. As I've explained to you, what are the differences between active voice and passive voice? In the beginning, in the very first video of the simple present tense, if you haven't watched those tenses video, I would recommend you must watch those videos in order to get clarity about the tenses, what is the active voice and what is the passive voice. All right, guys, so we will have a look first at the definition of the past continuous tense active voice, and then after that we will look at the rules, and then we will see the examples. So what does the definition of past continuous tense says? The past continuous tense is used to describe an action which was happening in the past. So the past continuous tense is a tense, or this tense is used in order to describe an action which was happening in the past, which was continuing in the past. When you translate it in Hindi the meaning will be raha tha, rahi thi, rahe the. So whenever you have a meaning of any sentence in Hindi, raha tha, rahe the, rahi thi, then you have to understand that that is the past continuous tense. In order to make that sentence in English, you have to use the rule of the past continuous tense. Guys, I'm avoiding Hindi language because what I believe, if you really want to master English language, you want to become fluent, you have to listen to English language a lot. If you don't listen to English language, what's going to happen? You might understand the grammar, you might memorize vocabularies, but you will always have consciousness. You will always fumble. You will always hesitate and get nervous as far as performing is concerned. That's the reason I chose to explain to you the entire rules in English language. If you don't understand in one time, it's okay. Watch this video again, and again until you are able to understand it. And believe me, if you do that, soon you will be able to speak English fluently. And if you continue watching our channel, very soon, in a short period of time, you will become an impeccable English speaker. All right, guys. So this was the definition, right? Now we will have a look at the rules. Affirmative sentence. If the subject is I, he, she, it's singular, then we use was, and then we add verb, then we add ing to the verb. Now, I, he, she, it's singular. Whenever these are subject, then what we use was, and then we add ing to the verb. In active voice, always first subject comes, And when it is passive voice, then object comes. So we also have passive voice videos. You can go to the playlist and you can find out how do we use passive voice. But here I'm teaching you the active voice. So guys, when the subject is you, we, they, plural, we use were, and then we add ing to the verb. I've heard a few people speaking or pronouncing this were. So guys, the pronunciation of this W-E-R-E is were. If you are pronouncing where, that's wrong. Stop right now pronouncing where. From today, what will you pronounce? Good, were. All right. So let me give some example. I was watching the cricket match. मैं cricket match देख रहा था. He was playing in the garden. वो garden में खेल रहा था. She was cooking biryani. वो biryani पका रही थी. Now you were talking to him. तुम उससे बात कर रहे थे. We were selling computers. हम लोग computer बेच रहे थे. They were fighting. वो लोग लड़ रहे थे. Now plural, when there are two names or two objects or two subjects. Ram and Rahim were working hard. Ram or Rahim मेहनत कर रहे थे. Now we will have a look at the rule of interrogative sentence. So in interrogative sentence, first was will come and then were, right? When the subject is I, he, she, it. Whenever you want to ask question about the subject I, he, she, it or singular, we use first was. If there is an interrogative pronoun, that will be used before was, right? If the subject is you, we, the plural. I mean, whenever you want to ask a question regarding the subject you, we, the plural, you use verb first, then the subject, then you have to add ing to the verb. And if there is an interrogative pronoun, that will be used before were. For example, was he stealing money? क्या वो पैसा चुरा रहा था? Was she abusing? क्या वो गाली दे रही थी? Now, if I have to use interrogative pronoun, I'm going to give you the example of that also. Where was he going? वो कहाँ जा रहा था? What was she cooking? वो क्या पका रही थी? How were you doing your homework? तुम homework कैसे कर रहे थे? How were they doing business? वो लोग business कैसे कर रहे थे? Now we will have a look at the negative sentence. In negative sentence, if the subject is I, he, she, it's singular, we use was not and then we add ing to the verb. If the subject is you, we, they, plural, we use were not and then we add ing to the verb. For example, we'll see that I was not criticizing you. I was not criticizing you. मैं तुम्हारी बुराई नहीं कर रहा था. She was not doing her homework. वो अपना homework नहीं कर रही थी. It was not raining. बारिश नहीं हो रही थी. Raj was not praising you. राज तुम्हारी तारीफ नहीं कर रहा था. You were not listening to me. तुम मुझे नहीं सुन रहे थे. We were not abusing you. हम लोग तुम्हें गाली नहीं दे रहे थे. They were not selling mobiles. वो लोग मोबाइल नहीं बेच रहे थे. So guys, this was the rule of the past continuous tense, and I believe that you have understood the rules because the rule is very simple. Only you need to practice. Understanding is not doing. If you really want to perform or speak fluently, then you got to practice, 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 because practice will make you an effective speaker. Right now, we are going to read out the practice sentences. Why these sentences are important? Number one, you are going to learn new vocabularies so that if you practice those sentences using new vocabulary, that's going to help you out. So if you practice these sentences with new vocabulary, you are going to learn new vocabulary and then your tongue will get comfortable. See, until your tongue gets comfortable, it will not be able to speak effortlessly. In order to speak English effortlessly, fluently, and confidently, you have to practice a lot so that your tongue gets absolutely comfortable in all the tenses and all the grammar. right? So that's the reason practice sentences are very important. So what are we going to do? That we will read out the practice sentences. If you want to listen to me read all the sentences, you can do it, and then after that you can practice. All right, so let's get started. I was searching your address. मैं तुम्हारा एड्रेस ढूंढ रहा था. He was scaring Dinah. वो डायना को डरा रहा था. She was apologizing to me. वो मुझसे माफी मांग रही थी. It was raining heavily. तेज बारिश हो रही थी. You were lying to me. तुम मुझसे झूठ बोल रहे थे. We were wiping the glass. हम लोग ग्लास पोंछ रहे थे. They were oppressing the poor. वो लोग गरीबों की मदद, वो लोग गरीबों को सता रहे थे, परेशान कर रहे थे. सिर्फ poor means गरीब, but the moment you use the poor, it becomes plural, गरीबों को. The birds were chirping. परिंदे चहचहा रहे थे या पक्षी चहचहा रही थी. Interrogative sentence. Was he accusing you? क्या वो तुम पे इल्जाम लगा रहा था? Accuse इल्जाम लगाना. Was she peeling an orange? क्या वो ऑरेंज छील रही थी? Peel means छीलना. Were you stumbling on the road? क्या तुम रोड पर लड़खड़ा रहे थे? Stumble means लड़खड़ाना. Were we depressing you? क्या हम तुम्हें मायूस कर रहे थे? क्या हम तुम्हें निराश कर रहे थे? Were they compelling you to do the work? क्या वो लोग तुम्हें मजबूर कर रहे थे काम करने के लिए? Compel मतलब मजबूर करना. Now we will have a look at the negative sentence. I was not lending him money. मैं उसे पैसे उधार नहीं दे रहा था. Lend means उधार देना. She was not provoking us. वो हमें नहीं भड़का रही थी. Provoke मतलब किसी को भड़काना या उकसाना. You were not speaking truth. तुम सच नहीं बोल रहे थे. Truth means सच, speak बोलना. We were not suspecting you. हम तुम पे शक नहीं कर रहे थे. Suspect शक करना. They were not interfering in our work. वो लोग हमारे काम में दखल अंदाजी नहीं कर रहे थे. We will see the question and answer, how to ask a question to someone and how to answer the question if somebody asks you. So let's have a look at the question and answer. What were you doing? I was reading a book. What were they selling? They were selling fish. Where were you going? I was going to my office. Who was she talking with? She was talking with her brother. How many students were memorizing the lessons? कितने student lesson याद कर रहे थे? Memorize means याद करना. Approximately 10 students were memorizing the lessons. Approximately तकरीबन या लगभग 10 students सबक याद कर रहे थे. Why was he crying? He was crying because he lost his bag. वो क्यों रो रहा था? वो रो रहा था क्योंकि उसने अपना बैग खो दिया. So guys, this was the rule of the past continuous tense, the rules. Then you learned the example sentences and then the practice sentences. What I want you to practice these sentences, especially the question and answer. You can ask question to yourself and then you answer, right? By doing that thing, you are playing two characters, right? It will be like you are talking to someone and your brain will respond to that. And it will be very easy for you to become fluent. So guys, I hope you like this video. If you really liked it, then share this video with others as well. And keep on watching our channel. I'll catch you in next video. Keep learning. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.